Hey, what's up guys? So today for Golf Bites, the recipe is going to be the Scheffler. So if you're not familiar with Scottie Scheffler, he's a PGA pro. He is really known for shuffling his feet, a little unorthodox when he's hitting his shots and everything, okay? So he moves his feet a little bit, which isn't really normal. You kind of have like your Bubba Watson and stuff. They have a little bit of a weird movement, but like Scottie definitely, he moves his feet a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit of a spin on a pork banh mi, but it's going to be based off of, hold on one second. I got a call. One second. Let me take this. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, listen. Dude, we talked about this. We can't go out to eat. We couldn't golf today. We talked about this already. I get it. You want to hang out. I get it. I understand, Tiger. We can't go. We can't go out to eat. I'm filming a video right now. I'm filming a video. Hold on. Sorry. I can't go. All right. Sorry. So yeah. So this is going to be a pork banh mi kind of sandwich. It's got a spin on it, a bit of Southwestern with, it meets, I don't know, Asian, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So stay tuned. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe and comment down below on this recipe. And if you have any other ideas that you want for new sandwiches based off golfers or recipes that you want to see, I'll do it. So, all right, let's do this. Okay, so first we have to go ahead and start our marinade. And it's going to be based off of hoisin sauce, garlic, chipotle peppers, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of chili crisp, however much you can take. It is spicy. And then some Modelo. Not a lot, but just enough to get a good consistency. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hoisin sauce. Drop that in the bottom. 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2, however much you want. The whole jar of chipotle chilies. There we go. Soy sauce. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of chili crisp just to make it spicy. And then probably about 3 cloves of garlic. You don't need to chop them up, just get the peels off. And then we can go ahead and start blending after this. For the Modelo, I don't use a whole thing. I just use maybe about 1/4 to 1/2. It depends on how much pork belly we're going to use in this recipe. It's right about there. So that's about half. Okay, so we have our pork belly. I just cut it up into cubes for now. So if you get pork belly from your butcher and it has like skin on it, you can just take the skin off and then just cut this into cubes, just for now, while we grill it up. And then we have our marinade here. I'm gonna drop the marinade in. Not too much. We can toss the rest because it does have beer in it, so you probably don't wanna have the pork belly, beer marinade, whatever, you know, on the side. So, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. There we go. All right. So let that mix up, let that sit there. You can let this sit overnight if you want to, or you can do it like for an hour or 2 hours. That's what I'm gonna do. So let that sit in that marinade, let it soak it all up, and we'll get to grilling. Okay, so I'm heating up the grill right now, to put the pork on. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is start the bread. So I want to do some garlic butter here. So this is this is heated up garlic butter, and I'm going to add some garlic paste in it. You can add regular garlic chopped up if you want. Okay. There we go. Just mix that up a little bit. Sometimes the garlic paste takes a little longer than if you just have regular garlic that you minced, but I like garlic paste a lot. It's so good. All right, set that aside. Okay. Then I have a hoagie roll right here. You can use whatever type of bread you want. It's your sandwich. So I'm just going to cut it down the middle. Go. If you're using a hoagie roll, just gently open it up because they're kind of delicate. Alright, then I'm just going to brush the inside of it. And while all this is going on, I have my oven set to 350 just to lightly toast the hoagie roll. So just keep an eye on it. You know, toasting is up to your taste. I don't like a very toasted bread. You know, it can be like super crispy or lightly crispy. It's up to you. I'm going to save a little bit and go on the back side. Don't need a lot. This is going to be a very fatty sandwich with all that pork belly. But just a little bit to give it some flavor on the outside. And then whatever I have left, I'll use on the inside. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for probably about 5 to 10 minutes at 350, and then we're gonna start grilling. Okay, so I got the grill ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my pork belly. So I'm not gonna dump it because I don't want all that marinade to be on the grill. But just spread it out nice and evenly as best as you can. Go. This one needs to be turned over. If you have a flat grill, this is going to make. You should be doing this on a skillet, anyways, but it's going to make it a bit messy when you clean it up. But keep some of the marinade on the side, and you can rehydrate everything. But we want everything very crispy, so go ahead and let this grill on here. We want charred pieces of bacon. We want really charred pieces of bacon here. All right, so our bread is toasting a little bit here, and what I want to do is I just want to add some cheese. So for any of you that aren't really like watching the channel, well, this is a secret, so please watch, like, subscribe, and go through the whole thing. So I'm gonna add some cheese so it gets done and nice and toasty here. Okay, so I added some Munster cheese here. Okay, and I'm adding it halfway through the bread toasting. I'm gonna turn off the oven because I don't want the bread too crispy. I don't like crispy bread. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a crouton. It's gonna hurt your mouth. So I'm adding some Munster cheese here. I'm just gonna close the lid here and let that melt at the bottom of the roll. Okay, so our pork belly is getting nice and charred, so we want to keep that going because we want it to be really crispy but not too crispy, right? A little crispy, a little juicy. I'm going to go ahead and start the eggs. Just going to make some over easy eggs here because why? Scottie needs some birdies. That's why. So I'm going to do about, I don't know, 4 eggs. Got a little eggshell in there. Alright, so before I start putting the sandwich together, I just want to say that we do have some very thinly chopped pickled cabbage here, red cabbage. Then I have very thinly sliced pickled red onions, some cilantro, some sliced cucumber. I basically made them like if you have a French fry or something like that, like you can do it like that. So I cut a cucumber in half and then made it into very thin little strips, okay? And that is pickled. And I also have sliced jalapeno, also pickled. All 4 of these are pickled. The cilantro is not pickled. It's not a full pickling process. I just added some distilled white vinegar to these. And then over time, like maybe like 2 hours, I just drained them out. That's all you gotta do. As you can see now, we have our toasted bread here with our cheese at the bottom. I'm gonna take our charred pork belly. You want them blackened just enough. Look how mine looks. It's not burnt, but that's just a charring from the grilling process. Okay. Go ahead and I'm just gonna dump this because I don't have the patience. There we go. Take these 2 guys off. That one too. We don't want any stragglers. Okay, so on one side we're gonna go ahead and add our eggs. Just tuck those under nice and gently. Put them on the side. It's a sandwich. We want them on the side. And these are just over easy eggs. Now we're going to add in our pickled onions. This sandwich is going to be huge. If you have to smush in the eggs a little bit, do it. Just be careful because they are over easy. You can use a butter knife or something to just help everything incorporate. Okay. And add the cucumbers. Put those on the side. We can put our jalapenos on top. It's almost just like a banh mi. I like more jalapenos because I like it very spicy. And then we're going to add in our cilantro. Spread it out real good. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add our mayo. I'm going to do a little zigzag and come back because I like a little extra sauce. All right, so the Scheffler Shuffler is done. I'll be honest, this one wasn't a bear, but it was a really you have to take your time with this type of sandwich, but it is definitely worth it. I feel like it's gonna be so good. Maybe next time I'm gonna do like a spicy mayo or something like that with it. But let's go ahead and try it. All right, here we go. Look at this. Okay, that was crunchy. And that is good. It's a little bit more crunchy than I like, but that is good. Oh. Alright, this is gonna make a mess. Alright, maybe a little less crunchy, but I don't like a lot of toasted bread. But oh man, this is a good sandwich. It's spicy, it's got all the flavors,
So please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I know I already said that, but like, do something like that, and do something like that, and let me know like what player you want to have a sandwich after, or a burger, or something like, or a dish. It doesn't always have to be a sandwich or a burger. We can make something healthy. We can look all around for something good. But let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much.